my
So
goodness.
yeah, you should actually take your youngest.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
tell them how many kids you have. I can't remember.
5 kids.
Five kids.
So
and the age range?
So Blake is 6, and the oldest Dakota is 25. So
amazing.
yeah,
That's so cool.
busy house.
Yeah.
So I didn't need to become a chef like as a career. I had to become a chef
You
to
had
feed
to.
everybody.
It's worked out well for you, I would say.
It has,
Yes.
and this recipe is big for us because it's all about leftovers. Now,
Yeah.
if you've ever had, do you have bags, like partial bags
Absolutely.
of pasta kicking around the house?
Yes.
Well, instead of them opening the cupboard and them falling out on you, we're gonna make a nice little dish here. Also, the other thing I am notorious for is having a drawer full of cheese.
Yes.
So there will be that Gouda and that cheddar and a little bit of brie and everything else. And you're like, well, what can I do with them? They're getting a little old and crusty, but you know when you throw a little heat on them,
You're all good.
they turn into this beautiful sauce. So I'm going to show you very quickly how to make a Mornay, and we're going to talk about assembling this. But let's start with the pasta.
Let's start with the pasta.
So key to pasta, you need a rolling boil.
Okay.
And we're just going to take a little bit of each kind. So
you're gonna
we'll
mix them all
just jump in
together?
and mix
That's
them all
good.
together. Individually they are gorgeous, but together it is like a little cosmopolitan pasta party. It's awesome.
It is. Do you care about the cooking time on each one?
I do. So these are all relatively the same thickness.
Okay.
So we're good there. So that water is salted. It's a rolling boil, and I want to make sure it's about 3/4 full so that as it boils, it can move the pasta around so it's not going to stick together. No more sticky pasta.
Yeah, okay, perfect.
And then something that will stick to your ribs is the Mornay. Now, Mornay sauce is a classic sauce, a mother sauce.
Yeah.
And all it is, you start with a little bit of butter in the pan. So you just melt a little bit of butter, and then you just add an equal amount of flour. So we're just going to put flour in, and this makes a roux.
Right.
So the roux is, of course, the secret to getting a beautiful, thick sauce. And you have a white roux or brown roux. Here we have a white roux.
Yep.
And we're going to develop the flavor a little bit and a little bit of milk in there. But all you have to do is take the cheeses, and once you have that, and just begin putting them in, and then you get this beautiful, let's have a look at this. Look at the consistency.
You're melting them down and
literally
whisking
melting them down. So this is just, got it.
That's good
catch. So this is why you need to get the leftovers out so there's no more messes. So it's really nice consistency.
Right.
And then again, you can have a little bit of fun with it because we've got personal size. We've got, this is, really this is like a mac and cheese for you.
It really is,
But we're going to kick it up
fancy.
a notch. It's fancy because we're putting one of my favorite ingredients, mushrooms.
Nice.
So just a very quick little 411 here on some mushrooms. I've got some cremini. These beautiful shiitakes where the stems need to be removed.
Okay.
And the portobellas.
Those are like the daddies.
Exactly. So
They're
this
so
is
good.
something you literally just want to make a nice fine slice. And you'll see when I do one that size, I'm also going to do even the little shiitakes, roughly the same size, and the creminis as well. There's no sense worrying or wasting any of this. Now, can you smell it? Do you love mushrooms?
I smell it.
You love mushrooms?
And I do love mushrooms, and I know, there are so many non-meat eaters out there that really do rely on mushrooms for the texture of it.
Absolutely. This
Especially
is
a portobello.
umami flavor, right? This is that what you're missing if you're not having any meat. So a little bit of fresh thyme you can smell as soon as it hits that. It just brings it to life. So what kicks this up a notch is the beautiful mushrooms. So all you do, finish pasta. Now, when you take the pasta out, you want to take it out just before it's done.
Right.
Because we're going to add a little more liquid, and we want it to soak up some of that flavor.
Got it.
So literally just going to add some of this. Now look how pretty that, right? It's a Cosmo party, right?
It's just a gorgeous.
It looks really,
I just
really
love
nice.
pasta in any form, any time.
Agreed.
I think pasta's beautiful.
Agreed.
It's a lovely thing.
So our mushrooms are coming along nicely. Now you can see they've developed some nice color.
Yes.
So for our purpose here, I'm just going to put these literally right across the top.
Nice.
So we're not hiding these beautiful mushrooms. We want to put them right where we can see them.
Do you have any mushroom haters amongst the kids?
Well, my wife is. I found a giant truffle when we were in Italy, and I drove around with it in the car, and it just permeated, and she was pregnant at the time.
She's like, get it out.
And pregnant women, their sense of smell is like off the charts, so there's no truffles in our house anymore.
Got it.
So then we'll just look at this. We'll pour this beautiful Mornay on top.
Oh man,
it's
that's
a beautiful
good.
finish. So you're going to have all, as it bakes in the oven at 350, the beautiful mushroom flavor is going to come through the sauce.
Yeah.
It's going to get into that pasta, and then now you have that. If you haven't made a Mornay or a bechamel, now you've got that in your arsenal to be able to take anything over the holidays. If you tuck it in a Mornay or tuck it in a bechamel and bake it, you're good for leftovers.
Oh, Jonathan, so good. Cityline.ca for this good stuff. Let's go to break. We got more coming up.